Hey everybody, this your boy Heavy Starch coming to you with a few thoughts on the slug attack Eliminator. Okay, we got the shotgun from X-Shot with the prerequisite blue bug thing. Now mine is cracked on here because I tried to remove it, but I thought it clipped on like it did on the bug blast pistol, but it doesn't. It screws in and I cracked it, so I just went on and put it on. Plus when you take it off, there's a big opening on top of the barrel, so that's why mine is a little disturbed. But let us move on. Okay, so you got the bug crap on the back of the stock, and that's what I hate. Other than that, it says it's a range of 55 feet, 17 meters. Then you got the wacky wall walkers that go to it, and you see the shotgun. Okay, now one thing about it has a great barrel fit. You know, got two different kinds of darts in it. But what I do notice is the blaster works really great with elites, and I was kind of happy with it. It's kind of fun to mess around with. Okay, you got the priming handle that's already primed, you know, and it gets better ranges with it gets better ranges with elite darts. You see, it comes with the X-Shot darts, you know, come with these. And people remember the first incarnation was the Zuru line. It was this one right here. I can't remember the name. This is my wife's blaster. She liked it because it's compact, but when you prime the blaster, you pull the priming handle all the way out, and then you have to push it back in, you know. And then the darts that are in it are, hold on, let me pull this dart out so I can show you, are these right here. They're not like a little bit shorter than Megas, and they're a lot thicker. They're extremely heavy. Now, when my wife got this blaster, the first person to hit me this was Psych, and if you look down the barrel, it has like a membrane, a little rubber membrane, which is sort of like the AR, and you can pull those out with needle nose from the front. So this doesn't have extremely good ranges at all, you know what I'm saying, but it's extremely fun to mess with, you know. So like I said, you prime it and push the prime back in after you prime it. So you can see the difference in the size. The Eliminator is a little bit bigger. There's a difference in the stock and cosmetics. The first blaster is a little bit shorter, but I like the cosmetics of the first one, which would be great for cosplay or something like that. But the difference is also, yeah, and they put this strap right here, I guess, to make it look like a Winchester type thing, and it's annoying if you have a big hand like mine. So this comes off rather easily. This isn't that hard to mod. It's got the selective AR system, not smart AR, that Nerfer pointed out to me, Bob. You know, he pointed out that it's a rotating system like in the X-Shot Baron, you know. So it's like a circular rotation, and then there's a mech that's in here that's like teeth that rotates the barrel to shoot the next shot, you know, after the two shots, you know, after each prime. So I like it. It's extremely fun, and it's not that hard to mod. There's one modder, I can't remember his name, but he has a mod guide on YouTube where he used a spring from a deploy and double sprung it, and he got pretty good ranges. So I'm gonna probably do a spring upgrade in my usual paint job, but probably do some glow in the dark something for this blue crap, since it's kind of removing it would basically mess the cosmetics of the barrel up. I'll find something to do with it. So the bug attack Eliminator, they're at Dollar General, generally going for only like 10 to 12 bucks, which is a great buy, because out the box it gets almost similar to elite ranges with elite darts. It actually works better with elite darts, and the dart fit is really snug, you know. It's prime and shoot. So no, it's pretty fun though. So move this out the way, and this out the way, and then we talk about this. This is a project I had in the works for a while. I just kept coming back to it. This is the Revenant Strife. Now I posted some pics on Facebook about it, so let's get into it. Okay, right on the detailing, I added a Picatinny rail and I added a rail on the bottom. Okay, so basically I minimized the shell. I call it the Revenant Strife because it was just an old stripe that was sitting around and I decided to do something with it. So this is an end cap with just a Allen screw to, basically hold it on, and a little sling attachment point. Okay, these are cosmetic, and as well as the grip cosmetic, and these don't interfere with the grip comfort anyway. And you see the cutout in the shell. I was asked about this, and you can pretty much do this with a light sanding on a stock blaster, and it doesn't affect how it looks at all. I mean, if you do it right, if you take your time with a rotary tool. Okay, then you have the barrel, faux suppressor, and to make it stable, I used Allen bolts, with inserts into the shell, and you see Allen screws, and so this is real stable and it doesn't have any effect or messing up the motor cage. Okay, then you see the cosmetics, the top rail, and I used hydro decals, which I like a lot, and you can see the warning on the top jam door as well as the battery door. Then the motor cover was mostly done from a parts box. So you got the cosmetic look like this because everybody know I'm a cosmetic blaster first. Now it's basically running off that's 180 Mabuchis from a project that fell through, and then you have the mag release. Now the mag release, I'm doing this one. The mag release, I put a upgraded spring in it, and basically you just hit it with your finger, and it's works pretty good. It's basically my version of the 3D printed ones. So I didn't have to do anything to the shell. I trimmed that little piece off just for cosmetics, but made this myself because I didn't see the point paying $12 for a little lever that I can more or less make out of scraps. So that's that. So you see the silver on the on the back right there. Then the sling point is I used like twine, and I just wrapped it around there because I just didn't like the looks of that. So, and it's covered in what did I cover it? Oh yeah, fiberglass. Yeah, fiberglass right there. So the sling point attachment is covered right there, and the stock point is still the same. I just got the end cap right there, and it's painted to match the blaster. So as far as power, it just has stock batteries right there. And then when you see the Cryptek camo right there, and the inserts right there I put on there, and the jam door is it's got a magnet, so basically it's held in place with a magnet. So didn't need to because it more or less friction fits, but I like it. So, and then you see the like the screen insert on the faux suppressor, and then the Nerf barrel extends all the way to the tip. Okay, now as far as the stock, took pictures with the regular Raider stock, but this is the stock that's going on here. I just haven't put the Nerf attachment part on it yet. I like this. I got a box of these, so works pretty good. They're adjustable, sturdy. I like the way they look cosmetically. Got sling points, so this is the stock that will be going on there. So like I say, it's adjustable, sturdy, and about the equivalent of Nerf. It's a little bit lighter grade of plastic, but it's durable enough to use. So that's the Revenant Strife. I got a few other projects coming up. I like the way this looks. This was just more or less done out of the Strife. To me, is a great blaster. It's a workhorse blaster, but I keep, I wanted to do something different without having to spend like $50 on those awesome 3D kits that I can't afford. So, I decided to do something different as usual. So like I said, the paint is more or less like 4 different colors of paints, basically mist it on until I get what I want. So I like the way it looks, and got a little rose and skull right there, decal or whatever. So I like the way this looks. You know, got enough rails on it. So this is the Revenant Strife, and got another one in the works that I'm still going through changes with, and it's also a minimized strife. Just still working on the shell. Right now, I got the Maverick Grip, which is, we all know, the most comfortable grip. And so I got the switch finally mounted in the grip, and it's enough to hold the voltage that's needed. So this one right here is going to have more of a sci-fi feel to it. So like I said, I haven't figured out what else I'm going to do to it cosmetically. So it's also going to have 180s in it. So I kind of like these motor covers because they're a little bit lighter. In the past, I've used the these, you know what I'm saying, aluminum heat sinks. You know, find these somewhere everywhere, and like this one was cut for a specific project. And I don't know, they just make the blaster front end heavy sometimes. And so I'm trying to do different things and go different directions. So that's what I'm working on right now, the Revenant Strife, and then my views on the Eliminator bug attack. Oh well. Anyway, this is Heavy Starch. Like I say, send a shout out to my usual Jodacast, Psych, Triple B, Nerf gun attachments, Blaster Bot, Blaster Tech, most of the people I associate with that's on Instagram, send a shout out to all of those guys. And basically, stay fly. And last but not least, be nice to each other and don't be nasty. You know what I'm saying? When you throw dirt, you lose ground. This is Heavy Starch signing out. Peace. Don't hate, congratulate.